Okay guys, Vaul and Pestilence here again. This is the losers match of Group A of the Clubday MSL, and the losers of this group have so far been Iris. No, sorry, they haven't been. It's been Mensol and Later. These are the guys who did not win in the first two games, and honestly, Later's gonna thrash Mensol. Mensol being the inferior player to Later. I mean, to Later, yeah. We're going to see a thrashing, and this is the map. The map is Byzantium 2.
That's correct. It's got the you can see the ramp there at the picture right now.
I think they changed the layout of the map around. Actually, no, I'm not too sure because the ramp's usually on the right hand side. No, it's Medusa. Sorry, mate, it's Medusa. Sorry about that. Okay, so we've got Later at the 2 o'clock, the 3 o'clock position, the 2:30 position, and we've got Mensol up in the top left-hand corner of the map, and we've already got a supply depot going down to block off the choke there. So that's an interesting move there by Later. Any thoughts as to why he wants to go for an early choke there, which is not sort of covering his natural?
The only thing I can think of straight off the bat is that he's going to try and do a tech build, but it's either that or he's going to do something which is rather unorthodox. That's not a bad point, actually. He's got his barracks coming in now, and I mean it may simply be because he's worried about a 9 pull, which certainly would be a problem. You were right. You were right. I was just about to say, if you're worried about a 9 pull, I would generally try and keep my initial buildings as close to my command center as possible, because it just helps to defend your SCVs and your buildings at the same time.
Or at least have the choke at a point where you can actually expand behind the wall, which he hasn't done. But you're right, he has tacked, he's gone straight for refinery, and we've got Mensol putting down a 12 hatch and then going for the spawning pool shortly after. And he's scouting out, but is the drone going to be able to make its way through the wall? That's the question here.
At the least, he's going to see the wall and know that it's not going to be a standard build.
Well, he's not going to have 100% certainty that that's the case, but he's certainly going to have evidence to suspect that, and a factory being put down. This is cool. What do you reckon, factory?
The factory's in an interesting location. He can't put down the machine shop straight away.
Yeah, but I mean,
so
double wraiths, double wraiths.
Double wraiths.
You reckon?
Well, we have seen that recently, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
It doesn't look like he's going. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying now. This is the beer's taking hold.
No, man.
I'll hand it back over to Vaul for the moment.
It's Vaul. It's Vaul, man. It's Vaul. But seriously, we've got 4 SCVs out. SCVs, Zerglings. But yeah, back to the factory. Medusa's a map which actually has 2 natural expansions. One of them is behind, like a ridge behind your base, and another one of them sort of further out, like a normal natural expansion would be. And here's his second barracks now, but he's got a single vulture out, so he's looking to be doing some damage with his vulture. And this is a very unorthodox build. I just don't know what Later has in mind yet, and we'll be finding out shortly. But the Zerg player for sure has gone for a very standard build. And yep.
Just looking at that, how did he? Is there a gap for that Zergling to get through by that building, or did he warp it through? As it looks like Later just has with his.
Oh my God! Are you seeing this?
Yes,
this vulture actually got up the ramp through that natural artifact. Oh my fucking God! Did you see that? He just got him up the high ground.
But Mensol had it straight under control. He had Zerglings waiting there.
Because he suspected, because these players know the map. So me and you, we don't know anything about this map. That's why.
I'd hazard a guess that we don't know too much about anything at the moment with the amount that we've drunk.
Nah, man, we haven't had much to drink. But seriously, this vulture is causing some serious pain to the Zerg, and it's got 2 kills already. It's going for a 3rd kill,
And you said Menzel had that under control, but he does not have the second Vulture under control. It's very weak, but look at this Vulture micromanagement. This is perfect. He's taking out all of the Zerglings, and he's not even being backed in the corner. Oh, this is just beautiful Vulture micromanagement. Menzel is absolutely helpless at this point, and this is why Later's gone for that Vulture, because he knew that he could actually get up that ramp, despite the fact that it was blocked by that map artifact, thanks to those Zerglings. And he's not even going for starports. He's gone for Vultures. I mean, he's gone for barracks. And he's on triple barracks at this point with a single Vulture only harassing. And this is beautiful play by Later here, crushing drones. Look at his face.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but you're right. I would have been rooting for the Zerg player to win, but it looks like Later has this match firmly under control.
I think he does. And look at these drones. I mean, he's finally dispatched with that Vulture, but you know, with this build, he hasn't bothered going for Vultures because he doesn't need them. Look at this, just trashing the Sunken Colony. Do you think this is it?
This is it. GG.
Yeah. Oh, look at those drones ready for it. You can hear it. Yeah. He's got Mutalisks out at this point, but I mean, what, 2 Mutalisks? And there goes the last Sunken Colony. Group of Marines. Menzel's staying in the game here because he's going to try and pick off some more Marines with these Vultures. Oh, it's not Vultures, Mutalisks. And he's doing a decent job, but he's going to lose Mutalisks if he keeps trying this. He keeps trying to pick away, and he might get some. No. How many Mutalisks do you reckon he's got there? Oh, GG. But how many Mutalisks do you reckon he had in that ball?
Not enough.
4?
Not enough.
Not enough. Okay, well that's the correct answer. And look at Later. He's really happy not to have been knocked out. But Menzel, as the only sort of non-Terran in this group, has been knocked out of the MSL. And so we'll be seeing a final match, and this will be between Iris and Later. So the only combination of players that we haven't seen so far, if I've got my mathematics correct in my head, which I probably don't. But Iris versus Later is going to be the final match, and we're probably going to be commentating that.
Which is the same as the first match.
Iris versus Later. Wasn't it 4GG versus Later?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's Iris versus Later. Iris versus Later for the final match. Let's skip to that, guys. We're going to close the curtains on this commentary and skip to the final match, so see you there.